My name is Mark Cosgrove. This is a Proactive Impulse. In the world of learning and development, we'll often hear people talking about change versus transformation. So what's the difference? Well, think about it this way. Change is about subtly altering the way things used to be. It takes a long time, it's predictable, whether or not we predict it, but it is predictable, it can be foreseen. Think about fax machines. 30 years ago, every single business had a fax machine. They were a critical piece of office equipment. Nowadays, almost none of us have it. Maybe lawyers, I don't know, maybe real estate agents for sending contracts back and forth. But it wasn't unpredictable. As soon as the first attachment was sent on an email, as soon as the first computer came out with a graphical user interface, we could have foreseen that. And probably many, many people did. So it was a subtle 30-year progress from essential to virtually invisible piece of office tech. So transformation, though, is something different. See, transformation is when something changes on a fundamental level, usually so quickly that it surprises people, and usually in a way that people could not have predicted. Think about smartphones. See, when they first came out, not much more than about 13 years ago, I guess, when the first iPhone came out, do you really think anyone could have predicted that one of the side effects of an iPhone would be that we would make far, far less phone calls than we ever had before? But that's what happened. I mean, think about it now. We send text messages, we're sending emails back and forth, we're on Teams and Zooms and Slacks, and we're communicating in all of these other ways. But one thing we're not doing a lot of is making phone calls. And to most millennials, the idea of actually somebody phoning them is quite horrifying. So that's a transformation. It is an unpredictable, unforeseeable change in the way things work. So how does it work for us as people? What do we mean by change and transformation when we're talking about ourselves? Well, change is always about the past. It's about being more or better or different than we were before. And that's fine, necessary to do. Transformation doesn't focus on the past. Instead, transformation looks to our future, and it starts with a very simple but profound question, which is, if I could have anything, do anything, be anything, what would that be? And then we start to make our plans and build from there and create a future we want. Which is why, the conversation about transformation is always going to be more interesting than just simply trying to change. My name is Mark Cosgrove. This has been a Proactive Impulse.